Hey everyone, Ed Klein, Route 66 World. Those who know me know I'm not in front of a camera type of guy. I'm usually behind the scenes. It's more of where I like to be at, just hanging out, doing stuff, getting stuff done. And I don't really like to be in front of the camera as much. But today's a little bit different, and I'm going to show you why. We are currently at Ella's Frontier on Route 66 in Joseph City, Arizona. Joseph City is famously known for being the home of the Jackrabbit Trading Post, which is about 5 miles down the highway from here. And now Esther's Restaurant, which we usually meet on Friday night for barbecue, as I'm sure many of you are aware of, as Cindy and I keep posting pictures. Now the reason for this video is a pretty basic one. Ella's is going to be saved. And what I want to do is have a couple of videos to show you our process and our progress of what we've done to save this. There's been a lot of work that's going into this, saving this building, this property. So how did this all happen? It's pretty simple. Cindy at the Jackrabbit Trading Post told me that there's new owners to the property. And their plans really were to own the property, but they weren't really looking to save the building or buildings on it because it was too far gone. They didn't want to open a business. So first off, I met up with Gary Rice, one of the owners of the property and the buildings. And I told him my plans for the building and that I wanted to save it. And he was all for it. He was all with it. So he went then to check with his wife, Carolyn Rice, and told her what the plans were. And she was all for it as well. She was 100% behind it. And they were actually happy that the building was going to be saved. And he actually gifted me the building. Carolyn's family was the original owners of all of this property out here when it was the campground. So her father sold it and it just ended up back in her hands. So it's great that they could have their family property back. There's been so much time and effort put into this building to get it to where we are right now. Cindy and Tony over at the Jackrabbit Trading Post have been wonderful in helping me. Tony has come out here and given his time, no questions asked. And Cindy has been nothing but a resource of giving me energy and giving me drinks to keep me going all day. And unfortunately, I'm a diabetic now, but we made progress. As Blas, or as most people know him as BB, over at Earl's Motor Court, has moved the earth for me with his Bobcat. When I told him what I wanted to do and what I needed his help with, he had no problem and he was there to help every step of the way. And also for Angela, not judging me when I would come back after a day's worth of work looking like death, all dirty and grimy and disgusting. Mike and Joanne Brown from Media City have been out here helping as well. Even though we know there's a lot of work out there at Media City to be done, they've been working nonstop. I can't tell you how blessed it feels to be gifted a trading post. It's actually one of the oldest trading posts on Route 66 still standing. And the goal is to get this thing back up, put it back, make sure it's safe, make sure it's secure, and open to the public once again. So all kidding aside, a lot of work went into this place. And as much as I would love to take pictures and videos of the progress and process we've been going through, it's all hands on deck. We're really working hard on here. So I've taken some pictures, some video, and here's what we've done. One of the first things we had to do is we had to clear the surrounding areas in front of the three sides of the main building, which is the trading post. So this way we could have access. And then after that, we had to go and we had to separate the roof line from the back building and from the front trading post because it was one solid roof holding the two buildings together. Tony and I spent several hours up on the roof, cutting the joists, cutting the roof to get the two buildings separated. So when it was time to knock the back building down, there would be no problems. There'd be nothing holding us back. After we cut all the roof joists, it was time to take the back building down. This was not an easy task. This building was built in 1950 and it was solid. A 2x6 is actually a 2x6. They built things so durable and so strong. This building fought us every inch of the way. But I always have a saying, it's who wants it more. And we wanted it more. So I'm sorry, Mr. Building, you lose. So the front of the building was already starting to lean out a little bit, and what we wanted to do is we wanted to brace both the inside and the outside to make sure it wasn't going to fall over. Once we got the back building tore down, we had to expose the floor joists so we could attach bracing to it to support the back wall. Now this is the first time the back wall has seen daylight in over 50 years. It has been covered up by the back building. So then we moved on to the next phase, which was taking down the chimney. So we started taking the chimney down brick by brick until we got to the roof line of the existing trading post. And after that, the only thing we could do was knock it over and let it fall. And for this video, this is as far as we wanted to take it. We wanted to get it prepped so it's ready to go for the next phase. We'll be showing that video a little bit later when we get it all shot and start getting more work done. So we have more work planned. And like I mentioned, this is the first of a couple of videos of us showing Ella's being saved.